Good morning vlog. Happy Sunday. Happy long run Sunday. I am on week 8, day 4 of training, and today we are running a half marathon. But not like a fun one with like you're in a race with everybody, just like you gotta go do it by yourself. We're at the point of marathon training where you just gotta go run half marathons by yourself. So that's what we're doing today. But first, we are going to have a PR breaking breakfast because I have discovered the perfect pre-long run breakfast. A brown square. I'm just kidding. Banana bread. I've been baking a lot. I realized banana bread, perfect pre-run. Fuel. I'm like, bananas, carbs? We'll ignore the butter? I mean, maybe that'll help. I'm so excited. But yes, I am very, very excited. Last year is when I ran my first half marathon and my second, like a little bit later, which I think my best time was 2:45. I know, bully me for being slow, go ahead. I just want to beat that, and I'm happy. Oh my god. I love banana bread. I'm cutting myself a skinny little slice to eat while my other slices heat up. Oh, yes. And look, I already added it to my cute little recipe book. Drew a cute little picture. It's for real now. I've been watching a lot of The Great British Bake Off, and now I just want to keep baking. Let's go over there. Wow, ignore that mess. Also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Brittany. And if you're not new here, that doesn't change my name. And I am currently training for the Phoenix Marathon in December. But, you know, sometimes you just decide last minute that you want to run another marathon before then and you throw a new marathon in that plan. So now I'm also running the Chicago Marathon in October, which messed up my training, and now I have to run a half marathon today. I get to run a half marathon today. Let's rephrase that. I'm excited, actually. I've been talking about it all week. I also got bullied in one of my comments for using a spoon for everything. I just am a big fan of spoons because they're like the utensil that you can use for everything if you try hard enough. Actually, the chopstick right hand, spoon left hand, when you're like eating pho or something, that combo is superior. I feel like you can grab anything. Oh, the banana bread is done and I wish there was more. Well, I mean, there is more. I wish there was more on my plate for me to eat, but didn't mean to put my fist down in rage. Speaking of rage, hang on. I gotta show you guys something. I'm still so mad about this and I figured it out like a week ago. But, okay, here is my treadmill, right? This treadmill was making me depressed because every time I would run on it, I was like, why does this feel like the hardest thing I've ever done? Why are all my miles slow? My legs feel heavy. It just, every run on it felt horrible. And I was like, man, is the treadmill like really that different than running outside? Like I feel great running outside and then this is just like torture. And then I ran out on the treadmill at the gym and I was like, why does this feel so easy? Is it just a good day? I don't know. And you know what? I was running on this thing. I checked everything. I was like incline 0, same speed as the gym. Like what could it be? I pulled out my level. I put my level on the bottom here. It was at incline 3, even though the screen said 0. I think because I paid the company to build it when it got here, I don't think it was ever like calibrated on the base because it said 0, but it was at 3. I raised the incline, put it negative, and then put it back to 0, and it put it flat, and then I put my level on it again, and it was actually at 0. I've been running on an incline for months. I've just been doing hill training every easy run. That's why I literally have so many Strava logs where I was like, why are my easy runs so hard? What am I doing wrong? I've been running on an incline this whole time. I was telling Andrew about it too, and he's like, oh, you should just keep it up. Like, that's pretty good for you, you know? And I was like, no. The heat right now is already enough, like, extra training. I don't want to add hill training it's already 80 degrees in the house all the time because we don't want to pay more to keep it cooler when it's 110 outside. Today's a little cooler. No, it's not actually. High is 107. Just kidding. I lied. It's 83 out right now because I got up at 5 a.m. to do this run because it's too hot during the day. But, extreme weather warning. Well, you know. Actually, we had a crazy storm this week to the point where people actually were messaging me asking if I was okay over in Arizona because we got a haboob. And if you don't know what a haboob is, it's a dust storm. And I don't know why they call it that, but I forget that like other people don't experience haboobs. Yeah, it was fine. I was at the grocery store when it started, and then I thought I could just sit in the grocery store and wait for it to go, and it just kept going and didn't seem like it was ever going to end. I checked my cameras from my house like to see my backyard and stuff, and my trash cans blew over, and my trash was blowing all around the yard in a little tornado, and my patio furniture was blown around, and I was like, oh, okay. And I started driving home, and on the way home, there was like trees down everywhere, dust everywhere, couldn't see anything. I was like, ugh. But we're good. What's the move for the hat today? I kind of want to wear, this is like my favorite hat, this like tennis one. I also really want to play tennis. Maybe I should play today. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I'll be too tired. I played 18 holes of golf yesterday. I didn't do very well. Would you guys watch a video of my other sports progress with like tennis and golf and volleyball? I don't know if you care. Or am I just a hamster to you and you just want to see me run? Get on the little wheel. Run, run, run. Okay, I've wasted enough time. I need to set up. Let's go. All right, we are ready. On me, I have 3 gels, AirPods that may or may not be charged, my car keys, and I put an element packet in my bottles today. I only had the lemonade flavor left, so every time I drink it, kind of tastes like electricity, but it tastes good. I like how salty it is. I don't have a promo or anything with them. I know every other YouTube athlete is promoted with Element. I actually just enjoy them. My brother gave me a bunch and I actually really like them. They kind of remind me of salt and vinegar chips where like you eat one and it's like, ooh, what the fuck? After you finish that bite, you're like, wow, I want another. All right, let's do this. Today's only goals are to finish the run, but also to PR it. So I'm still doing my intervals because I'm trying to build up like a consistent pace throughout. I'm doing the 2-minute run, 30-second walk, which is still better for me. My last marathon, I was doing 1 minute, 1 minute, but we're slowly trying to get the walking part down. I mean like down like less of it, not like getting good at walking. I think my AirPods just died. I'm a mile in. Running the canal now, but it's actually pretty shaded right now because of the trees. I've never come down this part of the canal, but how pleasant. It actually feels nice out. Rare. The last time I came down this part of the canal was when I was doing my 20-mile long run in the last marathon training block. And it kind of gives me flashbacks in a bad way. I feel much more prepared this block at least. Okay, just got single-digit miles left. Feeling pretty good so far. About halfway, 6.5 miles done. Oh, getting to the part where it's getting hard to find shade. So 5.5 miles left. My last 2.2 miles. Hair's back down. I'm just running a little bit a ways out. I always like to stop in my car for water at the end or when I'm near the end. And then what I do is I look at what distance I have left, run out halfway that distance, and then I just get to run back to my car and be done. Right now, I'm almost there. Then I get to start the run back to my car into the AC and cold water. So I recently learned, I didn't realize that some people like pause their run when they walk. I didn't know that. I thought everyone was just fast as hell. And I was like, how are you guys doing this? And then I started finding out, like checking their splits and stuff, that they pause it when they walk and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I mean, yeah, I'd be faster too. I mean, nothing wrong with it if that's how you want to do it, but it does make me feel better to know. I thought I was just extremely slow and everyone just started way faster than me. Like even when they just started running, but that makes me feel a little bit better. When do you guys pause your runs? I always do it when I take like bathroom breaks or refilling my water, but other than that, like when I'm walking, I'm like, hey, that's how it's going to be on the course. They're not going to pause the time for me, so running back to my car. This is the best part. This is when I run the fastest too. Also, I was trying to get over my fear of vlogging in public, but there's like no one out now because it's already too hot at 9 a.m. So it's been pretty easy. I have found that wearing sunglasses helps though. I think it's just because you're like, no one knows who I really am. I just gotta whip them out more often. God, I want to jump in their pool so bad right now. Or even this canal. Look at how sweaty my arm is. It's got like a layer of glow. I gotta sit hunched forward for a bit while I dry off so I don't get my car all dirty. I'm sitting on some paper towels right now. I can't wait for winter running. Okay, I have mixed feelings. My time was 2:42, which I guess is a PR for me, but I stopped my watch to go to the bathroom and to fill my water once, which you don't get to stop your watch on the course. Like that's just your time. So I think I might have not PR'd. Mixed feelings about that, but one big difference that I'm trying to consider so I don't get butthurt
is it is 100 degrees now, and when I last did a half marathon, it was in the fall, and it was beautiful weather, and it was early morning, and it was probably like 65, 70 degrees. And here is what I am working with right now. So I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I think technically I think I pretty much ran the same amount of time, but you know what? The PR is I ran the same time, but in much hotter conditions. So I will be happy with that. Yes. And now we're just gonna enjoy the rest of our Sunday. I love getting my runs done in the morning. First thing on my mind, I can't wait to go home, chug a big glass of cold water. My lips feel so crusty and dry, and I am out of water. And I think a nice everything shower would be, I think that would be great right now. Okay, we are showered and clean. I have tea. And my legs are burning, feel like they're about to fall off, but I think we're gonna go to the golf store. Andrew and I both got like pretty inspired playing again yesterday. We're gonna go to Second Swing in Scottsdale, and I think he's gonna try out some drivers. I'm gonna try out clothes. I don't need any clubs. And then after that, I need some chill home activities for the rest of the day, which I have a lot of craft things I've been working on. I can't wait for these little chunks of hair to grow out. After getting mad about my hair, I ended up having some chicken and rice for lunch while we watched JoJo, and then we headed to the golf store where Andrew decided to test a club and ended up hitting the best of his life. Ooh. Ooh. And therefore buying the club, and he bought me one too, which I did not deserve. And then we went home and we decided to practice with it because I forgot to mention I might have bought a golf sim on Facebook Marketplace. It was cheaper than going to the range all the time, okay? I've already saved money. Andrew was trying to give me lessons, but I was scared I was going to slam my driver into the top frame of the enclosure, so he put a pool noodle on there for me. And you know what's annoying besides this?
Yeah, that's looking pretty accurate so far though.
Hey.
When you're swinging, is the weight like staying on your back foot?
I don't know.
Go! See that? That's the hitting up. See that? That's the hitting up. What you were doing was this. You were chopping at it, but now you're going like whoosh. See that? And then, wait, but then on your finish, it's gonna feel like whoosh.
What's annoying is we both started playing at the same time. I just, take everything slow. After that, I needed to get my confidence back up, so I decided to do something that I'm actually good at. But it was funny because Andrew was still golfing upstairs, so while I was peacefully crocheting, all you hear is this. We then ended up deciding we need to go outside the house again today, and we went to the mall.
This angle.
And then the
This angle.
oh, aw. I don't know if I want any of these ones though. It's wrapped around his nose.
And then I died. Sorry for the time skip. It's the next day. I don't know what happened yesterday. I was having a great time. We were out running errands. We were at the mall. We went to round 1 looking for plushies, having a good time. And I was just like, I have to sit down right now. I'm about to pass out. So I sat down, chilled a little bit, then got up and we were leaving. And I was like walking through the store all fast, trying to get to the car before I passed out. Bought a body armor on the way, which made my stomach hurt. That sucked. Then got home and I like just wiped out. And then I woke up and ate a bunch of carbs. I think I'm deficient in something, but I don't know what. Maybe it was just carbs and sugar. I felt like I ate enough before and after my run, but maybe not. It probably didn't help though. After my run, I like came home, showered, ate, and then we went back out to the store, like 40 minutes away. Came home, played golf a little bit, went back out to another store 30 minutes away, walked around. I was at like 30,000 steps. So you know what? My body might have just been like... Anyways, it's the next day. I have some waffles and my tea looks fantastic. Also, the sunrise right now, the lighting is beautiful. There's just honey on my waffles. I don't put syrup because sometimes the syrup's too sweet. And also I'm upstairs right now in my room because I'm going to draw and I don't want to make a mess. Also, I just realized I am officially 2 months done with marathon training. I've only skipped 1 run when I was sick, and then there's another run that I did recently where I just wasn't feeling good and I had to walk it out, but I did the miles. So, 2 months done, feeling great. You know where I have been struggling though is my diet. That has been very hard. I've been at a weight loss plateau for probably like 2 months now, like since I started marathon training. And I keep seeing all these things on TikTok of people doing like the great lock-in, this is the great lock-in from September to December, the great lock-in. And I was like, I kind of need that. I'm going to do my own. But the thing is, I want to get to my goal by October 11th, which means I have 6 weeks. My goal is to lose the last like 10 pounds. I know like the first 4 will come off fast again because that's just from all the sodium I've been having. But once I hit like 144, like trying to get to the 130s is my goal. I get so stuck. So that's my great lock-in, is trying to fix that. I made a little habit tracker and all this stuff of the things I'm gonna do. If you guys care about that, let me know. I'll put it in the next vlog. And I also started working with a dietitian because I was struggling so much with like getting my calories right. And then I'm like, okay, well, what about the days where I burn 1,000 calories because I have a super long run? And I'm like, well, I need to eat some before the run, like the day before, some during. I obviously don't want to eat them back all because I want to be in a deficit, but I also don't want to feel like I'm going to die like I was yesterday. I don't know what to do. So I got professional help. I had my first meeting with her last week, and we were more so talking about my bad habits of boredom and stress eating that sometimes occur in the office. Yeah, I was like, I need to deploy a professional. I need someone to tell me how to eat. So I'm not even eating my current food right now because I can't stop talking. But yes, as I'm filming this right now, it's September 1st. So this will be day 1 of it for me. And I'll give you guys an update how it's going, because I think this week I'm going to film a week of workouts because I have a much chiller week of training. I don't have to run a half marathon and get like a 6 mile for my long run next week. I think I'm going to stop this video here, and then I'm going to start a week of workouts that'll start either this afternoon or tomorrow on a Tuesday. We'll see. But there's my update. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Chicago's in 6 weeks. I'm so excited. I'm excited I ran a half marathon. I'm less excited about my weight loss plateau, but I'm excited to get help. And that's where we are now. I'm going to eat my waffles and I'm going to work on coloring this drawing. You can't see that. I was drawing Valorant agents. It's a project I'm doing for my art page if you want to go see. Also look, I drew Midna. Any Twilight Princess fans? There's also my oatmeal cookie recipe on the side because I just threw everything in my sketchbook. Anyways, I'm going to do this. I hope you have a great week and I will see you in the next vlog.